Good morning, everybody. Yes, it's very early this morning, and I am up making coffee. Why? Because I decided that I'm going to be a little crazy today and step out of my comfort zone in a big way and go to the RTR early and show off my van. And I'm not a morning person, so I had to just get myself up as soon as I took my morning medicine. Usually I take my medication in the morning and go back to sleep because it makes me a little drowsy for a few minutes. But this morning I'm pushing myself to get up, and I'll pay for it later because I was paying for it yesterday and this morning already, or last night, because I've been to the RTR 2 days in a row, only for a few hours, and ran some errands to get supplies, and that wiped me out. Fibromyalgia, chronic pain, yay! So it flared up big yesterday, and last night I didn't sleep too good, which is a symptom of that. And but I really want to show off my van. This might be my only other chance way to get my channel noticed more. It's almost 2 years, and I still only have 363 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for, but I need at least 500 for it to do anything to help me out. So I'm looking at finding ways to survive in the next year or two, and I was kind of hoping maybe the YouTube would help me a little. I'm still going to have to find some sort of part-time remote job that a person like me can do, which is a challenge all by itself. Anyway, whole nother story. But I'm up this morning at 6:30 in the morning, which is very unusual for me, and I'll be paying for it later. So I'm going to be taking a lot of herbal supplements to help with my chronic fatigue, probably more caffeine than usual, and then as soon as the RTR is over today, I'm coming right back to camp, making some quick soup or something, and going to bed. That's gonna be it. I didn't think to show you, but what I did was I heated up my water, I made my coffee, and I heated up extra water, and I put it in here so I wouldn't have to heat up water again since it's gonna be so cold this morning. I'm probably gonna want a cup of tea after this, and I'll use some to make the dogs food because I just feel bad that I'm going to be getting them up and to go do this today. And some warm food would be good for their bellies.
I'm on this side of the grass. It's a good day. That's it. Yeah.
This is the whole RTR rig show. Well, that's regular parking. This is the small rig show today. And tomorrow will be the big rigs. In the minivan row. Hello, folks. Gretchen here. Yep, I'm back. Back from the RTR and the van show. the small rig show. Zenji's out there barking it. So, yes, so I'm back from the RTR and showing my van, and oh my gosh, what a sacrifice that was for me. I mean, I want to have a YouTube channel and I want people to notice me and all that, but I'm an introvert and I started my YouTube channel as just a hobby, just some fun thing to do, like playing a game on my phone, whatever. But then I saw these people. I started inquiring about van life just for the sake of having a way to travel that felt more comfortable and safer for me. And I learned about van life. Well, now my financial situation is such that, wouldn't you know, that I have to start looking at full-time, possibly, in the next couple years. I don't know. My situation is not looking good for the future. So, anyway, I thought, and I'm disabled. I've been trying to find like a remote work from home, very part-time, so I don't overdo it with my health issues, kind of job on the computer. But my MacBook Pro died, and I couldn't use that anyway for the type of work that I'm looking for. I have a new HP PC laptop that I have to relearn how to use a PC, and it's a cheap, refurbished. I'm newer than my other laptop, but it'll work for that. I just worried my videos are probably going to be lower quality instead of higher quality, which they should be higher now that I'm trying to make something of this channel. So I don't know what to do. I'm just asking if you guys could, if you're watching, if you could help a gal out and hit that subscribe button, hit the like, so I can get enough subscribers so I can possibly get monetized, because it's so challenging with limited devices. My iPhone keeps running out of storage and I keep having to back it up. And right now I'm out in Quartzsite, Arizona, and the reception is not good, and I'm tethering, so that's making the any kind of cleaning out my phone or backing up my stuff really difficult. So I really would like to be able to afford some better services for internet out here, and a phone that works better, or camera or something. I don't have microphones, I don't have any of that. I have a few little stands, like tripods and little stands to put my phone in. And I have an extra phone, an old Android, that I can use also, but it's not very high quality. And I mentioned my GoPro. It works, but it overheats and shuts itself off in the middle of filming. You know, I can't seem to win on this. So if I could just get at least to the 500, that would give me a little bit of a boost and some spare change, and then maybe to the 1,000. If 1,000 people could support me, it would be really helpful. And I'm sorry to ask like this, but well, anyway, I had a long day and I'm tired, so I'm very sensitive. But I feel like I'm struggling with my channel, and I'm struggling in general, and I would just like to feel like I have more support. So if you can help me out, and if you already are, you're awesome. Thank you so much. You are what is helping my channel grow, and I appreciate you. I am grateful to you. And I got to meet some really cool people today. So I got to meet Carol from Glow, Glorious Life on Wheels. And I got to meet Natalie, and I can't remember what her YouTube is. Yeah. So I have to try to find her tomorrow. Or next time I go in. I might not go in tomorrow. I didn't want to go in today after yesterday and the day before, and I didn't really think that out, that I was overtaxing myself. So I know I overtaxed myself. I have to do a trash run tomorrow. But that's just up the road, so I think that's all I'm doing tomorrow, is to drive out to dump my trash and come right back and relax. I'm going to be spending a lot of time laying in this bed tomorrow to recoup from 3 days of high activity. And if you haven't been watching my videos, I am an extreme introvert. I'm trying to challenge myself to step out of my comfort zone a little at a time, but a little at a time. It's difficult. But I met a lot of people who liked my van, really interested in what I've done with my van. I passed out my stickers and almost got rid of all my stickers. So, and I'm sure by the end of this RTR, I'll be able to maybe give out some more and get some more support that way. So I hope all these people that took my stickers will be my new subscribers. It was awesome meeting you. If I met you at the RTR Small Rig Show, thank you for coming by my van. Thank you for taking interest in my van. I look terrible because, that's a lot for me to do. I did it because I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone for myself also, and to try to promote my channel, which is hard for me to do. So I made a sacrifice of draining myself, getting up early in the morning, which I almost never do unless I have to for an appointment. It takes my body a long time in the morning. So this morning I literally had to get up at 6:30 in the morning to get there by 9, and I barely made it by 9. And that was a little bit of rushing, which is not good either for my health conditions. Because when I rush around, it means I could pass out. And my heart rate did some jumping around. Shot up to 106 at some point this afternoon. My dog was looking at me like, "What are you doing, Mom? Something's not right, Mom." And I had to tell her, "I do what I gotta do, honey. Sometimes I have to make sacrifice." But I was sitting with my van, and I could sit down. I was right where I needed to be in case I had any kind of problem. I did walk back and forth to the bathroom twice, and I did go to see if I could get a burrito, because I got a burrito yesterday from their food truck, and I got them to sort of customize it a little bit, so it was awesome. So now I'm making my own little burrito in my Road Pro. Why? I said I wanted to get a burrito. I didn't say I got one, because the line was so long in the sun that I knew it was a bad idea. That burrito was not worth it. Taking the risk. I didn't have my service dog. I was hoping to just walk up, order, sit in a chair, and wait for it like I did yesterday. Well, there's way more people ordering, and I didn't take the chance. So I just went back to my van, packed it up, and headed out back to camp so I could come here and make something to eat. And I'm so tired. I kind of use my Road Pro as my backup when, like a microwave, but takes longer. It's like my little oven. So I can pop the burrito in there. Oh, here comes Zenji. Zenji just came in. Hi, Zenji. What do you want? Go outside. Go back outside. Good boy. I'm making him stay outside because I made him stay tethered to the front seat except taking him out to go to the bathroom and taking him out to hold him for a few minutes and let him socialize with people and a little bit with some other dogs. But we're still on socializing him, and he is not doing well. And he screamed and barked and did all that for almost the whole time. That drove me nuts. I'm not used to having a dog that does that. So that was taxing. And all the activity and all the people, I was peopled out. I was done. I am so done today. My body, I can feel just like has almost nothing left in it. I have one more trip outside to put my lights under the van and get the dog in. Oh, see, I just, my hand's trembling. I'm holding the phone. That's how weak I feel right now. What happens is I get what's called chronic fatigue, and it must have set in probably around 1:04. Because I remember I looked at my watch like, I'm so tired. Isn't this thing supposed to be over at 1 o'clock? But people kept coming. And yeah, I could have packed it up and said, forget it, I'm closed. But the other part of me was like, but people will notice your channel and you still have stickers and you want people to subscribe and the only way this is going to work. So boy, was that a job. Socializing with that many people, promoting my channel and answering lots of questions and dealing with the dog and the sun and the temperature. It was warm and sunny, but there was a cool breeze, so it's like I couldn't decide whether to take my sweatshirt off or take other layers off or not. Didn't really have the opportunity to have privacy to do that, so I didn't. But I got so tired I realized I could have taken my extra pair of socks off. That would have worked. There's Zenji again. Yeah, so anyway, enough of me like whining about my life. I had a great time. Like I said, I'm really happy that I got to meet people, and it was a really great experience. Lots of interesting people, and I think it's great that we can go to an event where people are from all walks of life and they can be nice and polite and cordial to one another. And yeah, and I'm starting to feel that sense of, I could probably go home in a few days. And this RTR goes till the end of next week. So I'm going to play it by ear as to how long I stay and when I decide to head back.